Hello. Hello. We are live.
Hi,
No,
chat.
we're not. Frick you. I need to go back on.
I'm pretty sure we are live. Hello, chat. Hello, Roy.
Shenanigans.
Hello, Conver. Ooh, I can temporarily move Maggie out since we are lacking a Maggie tonight. Oh, and if you aren't in Roll20, Roll20 did an update, so it's gonna want you to take a tour when you first log in tonight. So
Oh yeah, I got that. There you go.
yeah,
But I
know
skipped
it's-
it.
Yeah, obviously you probably want to skip it, but yeah, sometime between last Thursday and now they did that. I'm not sure exactly when. So, last time, you guys continued on your adventures in the underground portion of the dungeon. You went and you fought the Master of Souls and his mummy, where the ogre zombie attacked you while you were doing all that, and a gelatinous cube went on a rampage. But in the room you're in now, you encountered black pudding, and it was looking pretty bad for you guys, actually.
And then Boca arrived. When the world needed the most.
I'm not sure I'd go that far, but you
Mhm.
did decently well.
I thought I did pretty good.
Yeah, I think Maggie almost died. But they got the drop on her and got a critical hit first thing out. For the first time in quite a while, actually, someone dropped below 0 HP. And for Ulysses, or rather Crispy Donuts, just so you know, in Celestia, when you drop to 0 HP, you are not unconscious.
Okay, understood.
What happens instead is you lose most of your actions. You only have one per turn. And you can take basically any action, but you are also bleeding out. So, on top of any other damage you might take, you need to roll extra damage for bleeding out every turn until someone stabilizes you.
Understood.
But having that one action does mean you can try to run away, or rather stumble away. You're not really running because you can't do a dash action. But you could also stab the guy. You never know. You never know. You could get lucky, finish them off.
I feel that.
The monsters don't usually get that, by the way. There are some particular enemies that have similar abilities. Usually, they are villains. And they operate on about the same rules you guys do. But most monsters are not like that. And if you get them to 0 HP, they are either unconscious or dead. Pretty much your choice, whether you want to inflict lethal damage or not. So, just a reminder on that, in case it happens to come up. So,
Thank you.
Samantha, Hilda, you guys have already been in this room. But now Ulysses is here. What would you like to do?
Stab him in the foot. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Right back at you, buddy. Let's go.
I'm going to sleep. Good night.
I don't think they need the person with the most HP besides the hero to go to sleep. I mean, technically you guys did just take a rest at the end of last episode. Oh, and
Please don't take me
Ulysses,
for breath. I'm about to drop.
you are at full HP and full power ranks, just so you know.
Okay. So that should be 10, right? 10 power ranks.
I believe so.
Good to know.
Should have the number at the top for your max, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Total 10. Hit points max 133. So I set it to that on my character sheet.
Alright, good. So, you guys have a decision to make. You can't get through the secret door because it only opens, or at least it only seems to open, from the other side. And there is one tunnel you guys have not gone through. So do you
I
want
want
to
to
go through the
leave.
tunnel, or do you want to go back the way you
I want to
came?
leave. Go back the way we came.
You don't
As
want
long
to
as
go
that
down
means
the
going,
tunnel?
leaving the dungeon. I want to go out of this darn dungeon. It's never my choice to begin with. And I've done all the work.
No, you can't say that. You haven't done all the work.
I've done at least 65% of the work.
No.
I
I don't
think
know.
even Naka can agree to that.
You guys sort of trade off who's doing the most work.
No. We're not talking about walking around as work. No.
Yeah.
We're talking about who killed the things. I feel like Bulka killed the things.
Well, shouldn't it be whoever did the most damage to the things?
I mean, Jennifer has dropped some very big spells before.
She's an NPC.
I mean, she is, but
She does not count. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
she's your allied NPC, though.
I think that counts.
I don't think that counts for anyone else's damage, though. No, it does not.
It counts for our lovely GM's damage.
I mean, if you count in everything I run, you'd have to include the bad guys, and then that would be a lot.
We'll ignore that for now.
But, so do you all agree you want to get out of the dungeon?
Look, Hilla's got the biggest HP bar here. If she's dipping, I'm dipping.
I mean, Jennifer technically has the biggest HP bar, but
Oh, I'm dragging her. I don't know what you mean.
And if that is happening, I'm definitely getting out of here.
okay. Well, if you want to return back, I can leave you guys here on the map. And I can move you out. But where do you want to go? Technically, if you leave the dungeon, your choices are basically the Royal Academy and the dorms.
I'm down to continue studying. I don't know about anyone else.
Oh, look, you're the one who wanted to leave. Where do you want to go?
Studying actual classes, not dungeon.
Well, let me move you to the dorms for the moment. As it is, I think Ulysses is gonna need to pick a room. So,
Ooh, I get a room?
Yes.
What's already
Before
claimed?
you even ask, no.
What? Okay, so nothing is claimed? Understood.
If you see
I'll take-
someone in a room, it is claimed.
Let's see. A window room would be nice. Oh, can I? Sorry, is this one someone's room?
Not as far as I know.
Then can I have it?
Sure.
All right. Then we found it.
Actually, I need to move rooms.
Okay.
This room makes more sense. I think you'll agree.
I think they're about the same, but
Wait, why did you go into my room? Get out of here!
obviously, since it's
Same.
not your room anymore, you're playing a game of rooms, apparently.
I think Hilda wants both rooms.
They're both in my rooms.
You can only have one.
I need you to move the image of the like giant pile of books onto my floor in this room.
I don't have a way to do that. I might have an art asset that is books, but I have piles of coins. I don't see piles of books.
How do coins work? Get into my room!
I
I'm trying to
can give
figure out
you
what
a
this
pool,
is over here.
but I can't give you.
I'm trying to figure out what
books.
this is over here. That's the only reason I was kind of like on the fence of this room. This room kind of scares me for that one thing right there. Are there
It's a dartboard.
spheres?
A dartboard.
It doesn't look like a dartboard. It's too big.
It's really hard
Like,
to
look at
say.
this chessboard. Does that look like a dartboard? The darts are like.
They might be
Probably.
arrows.
They're
might
probably
be arrows.
arrows. Yeah.
Oh yeah, then yeah, this is my room. But
Why
this
you
room
don't use
also
smoke?
makes sense. It's hard to say. Because this room is super messy and has lots of books on the floor. That's like literally my room in real life. And this room has lots of games on the floor and has like arrows apparently. So yeah, like
Oh. Here we go.
Flip a
Ah,
coin and see
perfect.
which
Now
one
it's
is
my
more.
room. It's my
More?
room now. So
Oh,
get out of my room. I'm gonna have to kill
No.
you if you don't leave.
No, you chose the other room. I chose.
oh,
No. Naka made my room perfect. It's my room. I haven't fully decided yet, but once Naka made my room perfect, she made it perfect.
Yes, this floor is made of floor.
The floor is made of floor now.
I'm not sure these are words, but
Leave the room, son.
These words are certainly made of letters.
Letters are words?
They can be. I think we broke our GM.
I don't even know what to say about this. I'm trying to think of it, and I have no idea. I have no idea.
All right, well, this has been fun. GM broke we'll have to reboot and reset.
Son, leave my room. It's creepy.
Actually, you guys entertain
I can
chat
swim
for
in
a
my
little bit?
books. This is happiness.
You guys entertain chat for a little bit. I'm gonna go take
I'm
some pain
swimming
meds.
in
I will
the
be right back.
book.
Right back.
All right.
Son, leave. Stab, stab, stab. Leave. Why did I lose HP, by the way?
You marked it off?
No, I did not. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. I'm pro. Son, could you please get off my bed? Please remove yourself from the vicinity, Boca. This request would be... This... Wait, where's Donut?
What? I'm at the bottom. I'm right here.
No, you're not. I glow when you talk, which is creepy.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wild. Yeah, I don't know. I'm speaking through you.
No.
You're channeling my voice.
I ate you.
That's questionable.
Is it questionable?
A little bit.
You're a donut.
All right, I have no arguments there. Yeah, Boca, why are you talking to yourself, huh? What are these issues that you are facing?
Well, unfortunately for you, I stopped lighting up when you talk. So.
Damn.
I guess I digested.
Damn. Guys, I have become a ghost. I'm disembodied.
Disembodied. Disembodied. Son, I know you're there.
He broke too. We gotta reboot.
Reboot your
So,
face.
have you kept chat
That's my joke.
entertained while I was gone?
We did something. That's for sure.
Okay.
Donut wishes
like
they did something. It
progress.
was all Boca. It was all Boca.
The Hilda carry.
Someone get out of my room. Thank you, Mom.
Don't even see Sun online, so.
Oof.
I blasted them away.
I am not sure about that.
Can't prove it I didn't.
I don't think I can prove anything while I was gone.
Rough.
Unless I go and rewind the stream.
It's true. It's true. For real. For real. Blasted away, far off, across the horizon. I don't know how I forgot that for a moment.
So, yes. We're back. So, what goals do you guys have to work on right now? I know for Ulysses, they were gonna learn some crafting skills.
Yes, I would like to learn crafting skills. Though figured at this point, maybe the best one to learn would be food.
Let me find my list, if I can find it. Toolkits, there it is. There is a cook's kit.
Yes. I will. I am down to learn that.
Can I
Okay.
learn my ability? Can I learn a higher level light magic, please?
What do you want to learn?
To do higher level light magic.
I mean, what spells do you want to learn?
Kamehameha.
That is not a valid spell.
I don't know what spells are available.
There's lists. There's lists.
You're telling me
Mm.
that there is something that I can find.
Yes, I have linked to it before.
Did you link to it again for this ADHD dragon?
Mm.
Alright. Do I have it up on my other PC? The answer is no. I don't have it up on the other PC.
Yep. Just know that I want to learn to be able to use advanced level light magic.
Mm.
Let me see if I can track.
You're
the
trying
page
to tell
down.
me the giant ball of light that becomes a light pillar is not the light spell? Frick you.
Giant pillars are definitely not the light spell.
I want to pull up the list too, actually. Let's see.
Right. Well, if that's the case, I will link to the page on white or holy magic.
Mhm.
There you go. It's in the Strange New Lands chat. And so chat can see it too. Here's the spell list. However, you will notice that at intermediate/moderate, there are no other attack spells in holy magic. Unless you count purification.
Purification.
Which I think Boka might have. Yes, you do in fact have both purification and banish.
So holy. Sorry.
So am I getting my magic?
I mean, I linked you the page. You gotta tell me what exactly it is you want.
When I learn advanced magic.
Uh,
Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade.
you have only a potential for moderate light magic.
No, you said I could. You said I could upgrade it.
I said it is going to become possible, not that you just can.
Rude.
Yeah.
Rude nuts.
Is there a way to learn how to increase our power ranks at all? Or is that
So,
set by class? Or
that actually increases when you basically are in the process of leveling up.
Understood.
Because you're not exactly like a particular level as far as like D&D goes. Sometimes I'll hand out cards of a
Closer
level
to
up.
freaking Aqua. I use fire and freaking light magic. I don't use any aqua magic. Where are you getting aqua from?
From Konosuba.
Like, I usually end up using all my ability points in the first 1 or 2 turns. It's very obvious that I'm Megumin. Of those two, at least. I don't think I'm
I
Megumin.
don't know.
I don't know. You
Purification.
spend most of your points on your charge ability. You like to run through creatures.
What we're hearing is darkness. Got it.
I mean, that's not magic. That is actually one of her superhuman abilities. From the original world they went to. Nexus.
My original ability was something.
True.
The one you're always using is actually Cannonball Charge, where you literally launch yourself at the enemy. Luckily, you can survive that usually.
I
Tried to
believe
make it where I couldn't. It didn't nerf me.
I have moderate affinity to fire. So does that mean from the academy I could learn moderate
yes,
fire magic?
yes. I will link the Apocalypse page, which lists all of the different spell categories. And you can look at the fire list.
What is greater ignition?
Basically the upgraded version of regular ignition, where you just
Oh.
cause something to combust.
So no answer. I'm not gonna give you a non-answer. It's
You
an upgraded
literally
version of the thing
cause
before.
something to combust. I just said that.
I want massive ignition.
I think you could actually do massive ignition. It is a spell. And it is an advanced spell. And I'm pretty sure you have advanced fire magic.
Yeah, I do.
However, the only difference between greater ignition and massive ignition is the area of effect.
Well,
So,
then I want fire cloud.
okay. Have I actually previously statted that? I think I did.
So when it comes to classes, am I only learning cooking, or can I also say try to learn intermediate fire magic?
So,
What do you mean it's useful as aqua? I was the most useful there. Rude. You're all bastards.
I'm trying to recall if I've statted this one spell, so give me 1 sec. No, not him either. I sort of have. So Hilda, I can give you the spell. So give me 1 sec. I managed to accidentally cut my finger. And now I'm sort of bleeding. So
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah.
take care of yourself.
I should be okay. It was only a paper cut. So
Amazing.
if I hadn't been taking like Tylenol lately for my arm, it probably wouldn't have really been an issue at all. But because I had taken blood thinners, you know, my fingers started bleeding everywhere. Alright, so
Yee. Yeah, so sorry. If you did answer this, I didn't hear or comprehend it. For the classes, would I only be focused on cooking, or can I actually try to learn one of these intermediate spells? I think I know which one I would want to go for. If so,
you can learn a host of different things at the same time. You can
okay.
even learn like multiple crafting skills if you wanted to take the classes.
Ah, okay. How many things at once?
So, I know you wanted to take Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll include Arcana in that. Then we'll include the cooking class. I'll say you can work on 4 things at a time.
Okay.
One of which is learning spells. So
yeah. Then Arcana, cooking, fire magic, and musical instrument.
okay. What musical instrument do you want?
I know you had a list. I don't remember where you put it.
I do not recall off the top. Oh, no, I do. If you go into the tools page, which I think I linked to you guys. There is musical instrument, and it has a list.
Tools, found it. And instrument is, there we go.
I mean, personally, just because I like the name, I kind of want someone to get a sack butt.
Can I request an instrument be added to the list?
Maybe.
Can I request a hurdy-gurdy?
That is probably slightly too advanced for them.
Dang it. I'll do a lute.
Okay.
Those
If
sack butt is
that's
kind
the
of funny.
case, feel free to write in loot. You can put those in the crafting skills section.
Okay.
And
Let's see.
when it asks you for like what stat to use, tell it to ask.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Where do I add it?
So on the sheet, there's a
Yes.
section that says tool.
Wait.
It's right under passive wisdom / perception.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Tool.
Yes. You click the little
Mhm.
plus sign.
Got it.
And yep, you just do what I said.
So for this case, it would be, what tool am I adding first right now?
Whichever one you want. Either cooking or the instrument.
Okay, cooking, and then attribute what?
Ask.
Query attribute?
Yes.
Okay. And then, what do I put under mods? Hold on. Ooh.
Actually, you shouldn't need to put anything for mods.
Dang it. I'm not used to working this thing, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I had Hilda sheet up. By the way, Hilda, you now have your spell. Yep, that looks normal. So just click on the gear and it will be done.
Oh, click on the gear like that?
Uh-huh. Now you just add the next one.
Okay, and then, so this one would be attribute query, instrument, or do I put loot? Sorry.
Put loot. Yes.
Loot. And then I click on that, and there we go.
Yep, that's all you do.
Cool. And then fire magic. What do I do about that?
Give me a list of the spells that you want, and I'll eventually add those.
I mean, let's see. Let me go back to the page. I was just looking at fiery storm and greater ignition.
Fairy storm and greater ignition.
Yeah.
I think Bilka might have those. Let me check.
What do I have?
2 fire spells.
I have lots of fire spells.
Yes, she does have greater ignition. And technically this says firestorm, but that is the wrong spell.
Okay. Then I guess does she know all the moderate level fire spells or just those 2?
She has
Most of
7.
them.
In that case, I'll just go with Fiery Storm. Anyways, and how does a Scorching Path work?
Scorching Path. Basically, you cast the spell and then take a move action, either a walk or a dash, and your footsteps leave a trail of fire.
Okay, cool. That is. Sounds actually very. Fiery Storm and Scorching Path, then probably.
Okay. Let me pull your sheet up.
Actually, some AoE would be nice. So maybe instead of Scorching Path, Fireball?
I mean, Fairy Storm is definitely an AoE.
Oh, alright. So then, Scorching Path. Because I think it would be good to try to get the most bang for my buck when it comes to casting spells.
Sorry if I don't respond. I'm statting
That's
everything up.
So yeah, and then I guess that's what I'll go with. Fiery Storm, Scorching Path.
Alright. Now, just so you know, Scorching Path is, well, a damage spell, not a large damage spell.
Yeah. I figured it would be good for potentially cutting off paths to enemies and whatnot. Utility.
You know what?
So
Let's
what else?
switch that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make sure it actually works the way I want it to for Scorching Path. I don't know what this is actually going to do when I click on it. What? That is definitely not what I asked.
All in for a fun time.
Oh, I know. Oh, wow. Okay. So my window was way back elsewhere.
What?
So it did in fact work correctly.
Oh. Yay.
Here's the catch for Scorching Path. Because it follows in your wake, it basically fills the 2-meter area that you were previously in with fire. The fire only lasts 1 turn beyond when you go through it. But there is no way to avoid the damage that they take moving through there. So they have to literally jump over it, or otherwise bypass where the fire is to avoid taking damage. Otherwise, passing through it is automatically the damage listed. There's no save. There is no, to hit roll. If they walk in that spot, they're going to take the damage. So,
all right,
all
that's
it's
good to
going to
know.
do when you do it is it's going to tell you the damage in fire, obviously. There's literally no description or anything. And we're probably going to have to draw a line behind you.
All right, sounds. Oh, this is gonna be fun. We'll see how it ends up working out.
We'll just draw some lines. It should work out fine. Actually, I think I might even have an effect. Well, it's not quite. I mean, it is theoretically how it's supposed to look. I can also do that if we want to have some effects. Weird stuff. Weird stuff.
Well, it'll be fun to see how we use it.
Yeah. So, you can keep up the spell longer. I don't have it listed as concentration, but you can, in fact, keep it active for up to a minute, but only your, movement of that turn is what's on fire. So,
Oh, understood.
yeah, that way you don't get, it's not like playing some, snake game.
Eh, okay. I mean, that's definitely good for because one of the biggest concerns I was already thinking of was, man, this is gonna suck for allies
Yes.
potentially.
It's very effective in the right circumstance.
Hmm.
If you move after everyone else, and they've pulled back, you can easily walk in an area and fill it with fire. In fact, you can make it. So here's the crazy thing you can do. So, say you were trying to guard this corridor here, and you were standing right here, and you walk
Yeah.
this way, and you keep doing this on your turn. Good luck on any enemy trying to get through that.
And it lasts. So how long did it last again? Just to double check.
One turn.
Yeah, one turn. All right. That's evil.
Yes, so for a turn, each tile they pass through, each 2-meter area that they go through, they take set damage. So, if you actually filled that whole space up, they would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces to get through there.
All right, I'm
So-
liking this spell.
Yeah, 7 times 8. Obviously, that is best case sort of situation. And the next turn, it will be gone. So, you
I
can't
can
use it
certainly-
twice in a row. But you can definitely hurt anyone that doesn't stop for a bit.
Yeah. Can I try running through people's spaces to try and affect them, or no?
Since it only follows you and you can't physically run through an enemy or an ally for that case, it wouldn't, like, you would have to go around. So it
Dang.
wouldn't go through this spot.
That just made me think of something a little evil, though, such as just circling an enemy.
I mean, you can totally do that. In fact, even if they had, like a reaction that would let them attack you, you wouldn't set it off as long as you just walk in a circle around them. At least
go.
until you tried to move away to actually finish the circle.
Let's go.
But they could jump over it if it's only a 2 meter like depth to the circle. Most creatures can typically jump at least the 5 feet / 2 meters that one space is. So you kind of need depth to like force them into taking damage. Unless it's something that can't jump for some reason, like a slime. I don't see slimes jumping anywhere.
Don't you know the great jumping slime epidemic?
I don't even want to think about that.
Well, what else is on the docket? I think that's it for me.
I think Sun Eater has fallen asleep.
Blah.
I heard some
Blah.
mumbling, but that is about all I've heard. And I
It's
think
okay.
Boca wants to sleep.
Mm.
Wait,
Since
who
Boca's
wants to
been
sleep?
very quiet.
What do you want from me? I thought you were doing stuff with Donut.
I mean,
We're
we
done now.
pretty much just finished that.
Oh, okay.
What else you want to do?
Book would request gauntlet.
What?
Gauntlets that make my punches strong.
So that was one of the reasons you guys went into the dungeon, was to, like, acquire money.
Did we not get lots of money?
You haven't gone to the guild to sell the stones yet.
Well then, let's go.
Sun Eater has those.
I take them from him. There.
Do you actually know the number of stones there were?
No, but you do.
I do not. I was letting Sun Eater track that.
Oof, played.
They should have them in their inventory. Do they not?
I don't think they counted them in their inventory. I don't know how Sun Eater was tracking those. Oh,
Let's
they do
say
have
that we had.
they do have an entry that says 58 mana stones.
There you go.
I don't know how
Boom.
up to date that is.
Let's say they didn't update it last time. Let's say there's 62. There you go.
Eh,
I wanted to say 69 to make chat happy, but I feel like that would be cheating.
Alright, well, if you guys want to go to the guilds, let me copy Ulysses, because Ulysses has not been to the guild yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go over here. I believe everyone should be able to see.
Holy. Wow. That is a fancy guild house.
Well, this is the Adventurers Guild in the capital city of the 10V. So it's gonna be a little bit fancy.
That is so cool.
You have the tavern side over here, and then male and female receptionists. No one cared to know their names, so they don't have names.
So is that a dragon head?
All the way up? Yes.
Going all the way up.
Next
Is
to
it real?
Eridan. Probably.
Awesome.
I mean, obviously it's stuffed at this point, but
So are dragons still exist? Do they still exist?
so if you complete the dungeon, you might encounter a dragon. Not saying you will, but you might.
Well, something about classes, dungeon, Alright. Sell your stones, Hilda.
Let me do some math for you. I'll go with this 62, just because.
I'll
So,
fix you two. Fail.
actually, you know what? Give me a sec here. I'm gonna look at something. Let me count up a few things here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of those. Those are ones. Oh, that never even got triggered. Oh, and I removed some, didn't I? I'm trying to double check if any of these might be worth more.
There's lots of giant zombie golems, zombie orcs.
Unfortunately, not worth more.
Mummy.
Zombie what?
There's like 2 giant bears. There was...
Oh, those are worth a little bit more. Not the bears.
I mean, I suppose the black oozes, but I don't know how that works.
You. You are worth a little bit more.
I know I am. Thank you.
I mean, not referring to you particularly. Actually, no. Let's go with 40 at that rate. Oh, actually, cancel that out. About a dozen. No, actually. I'm trying to split things up. You know what? I think we'll say 20. 200 from the first group. I think it was mostly gnolls. Oh wait, you guys never fought the gnolls. Wow, you have not done as much of this dungeon as I thought.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, there's like a whole building you guys haven't done.
Oof.
Like one building out of the entire dungeon?
Oh, no. One major building that I thought you had done. And then another major building.
Naka, we gaslighting us. Come on. Oh. Don't appreciate the gaslighting. Oh, you totally did this, guys.
I thought you had.
Ugh. I'm gonna fight you.
So there were a dozen at 30. And I think just the 4 at 40. Okay, so as I figure it in my quick math, you made 1,120 silver coins.
Now the real question is that enough for Hilda's gauntlets?
I mean, you can ask. Obviously, Hilda's, gauntlets seem to be magical creations that are probably going to have to be custom made. But, if you want an example, price-wise, one potion is about 50 silver.
And how much money did we get?
1,120 silver coins.
Well, good luck on your continued exploration of the dungeon.
I just want my magical weapon and my gauntlet.
I mean,
Ew.
what magical weapon is it you'd like?
Like either a great sword or something like the Buster sword because it splits into lots of swords.
What was that? I could barely hear that.
Or something like the Buster sword because it splits into lots of swords, so I could just start doing my combo.
You're not gonna find a Buster sword.
Like a double sword or something, like a sword that splits into two, or like a You know, something that synergizes with me. The gauntlets are more for the charge, and the swords are for my like abilities and stuff.
All right.
I need to
basic.
get alcohol.
Okay.
Remember, I have an alcohol container, and I have the alcohol amulet.
I think you have the item that can make alcohol with the right materials.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get one of those.
It makes more than alcohol, but
That's all it's needed for. I would like it to make an Irish coffee.
Wait, is it used for cooking food? Like making food? Sorry.
It's I totally am forgetting the name of it, but it is an item that can, when charged with magic, basically create different like liquids. I believe it needs water and then magic, and it will create most of the things it's capable of.
I understand now.
I forget the details. It's good if you have the cooking skill, because you can then make a lot of like liquids that you need for cooking. Anyway, so for the magic great sword, if you want it, and remember, this 1120 silver coins is for the entire party. Your great sword +1, if you want that, is about 300 silver coins.
How much is the gauntlet?
What sort of gauntlets do you want?
Something like the further I travel, the more damage they do, or something.
That would have to be a custom order. And the receptionist you talk to basically says that it would probably start at about 1,200 silver.
Sadness. Well, I got magic items last time. I'll wait.
Yes, you guys
How
did get some
humble.
stuff in the dungeon, including some stuff that you couldn't identify.
Just give me my booze, and I'll be on my way.
Hey,
And yes, Lock-On, it was a type of alchemy jug. It's not the normal alchemy jug, but it's very similar to the D&D 5e item.
It makes me Irish coffee. That's all I'm happy about.
eh. Yes, just what you need to start the day.
Yeah.
Being
I mean, you
crossfit.
just want to make use of your drunkard amulet. I don't even remember what the amulet does, so let me look that up first.
Makes me OP.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure that is not the effect.
Me OP.
Oop. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I'm actually not seeing it at all.
What?
Where did I... Oh, that's because I was looking for drunkard, and it's under amulet of. So it's an A and not a D. That would explain why I could not find it.
Not a D, chat. Not a D.
I make that mistake all the time. Never mind. Poor timing.
So, what it does is you can drink the equivalent of a pint of beer, mead, ale, or wine, and you regain HP like you had just drunk a potion.
Or Irish coffee.
As long as it's a pint.
Yep. Pint of Irish coffee.
And I'm pretty sure the container actually cannot make Irish coffee.
Naka,
as
don't
is.
you ruin my immersion.
I mean-
Remember, rule of cool. Is it cool that it makes Irish coffee? Yes. Does it affect anything negatively? No. Can it make Irish coffee? Yes.
Specifically, the list says beer or wine.
It's Irish coffee.
Ugh, beer and coffee. Ugh. Ugh.
Just accept it, Naka. It makes Irish coffee.
Sure, I'll let it make a little bit of Irish coffee. Oops, not the page I wanted.
Wait, does it make whiskey?
No.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna say it can make a fourth of a gallon. Of Irish coffee, which is 2 pints. So effectively 2 uses per day. Which is less than wine or beer, but you're making
What?
something very exotic.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you get 2 pints a day of Irish coffee.
Woo.
Because you want it to be exotic, coffee being exotic, as well as,
Bulka.
the Irish coffee parts.
Bulka.
Because of that, you can't make much. Just 2 pints a day. And definitely write that down somewhere.
Write that down, write that down, write that down.
I got someone. Where's the coffee?
We will rest when we are dead.
But yeah, there were some items you guys couldn't identify. I don't recall who has what. So you might want to get those identified. Yes, there was a necklace, a longsword, and armor that Maggie is carrying. I think Vidal would, definitely identified their stuff. I don't think Eliana got anything. Yes, hers is a basic set. But Sun Eater. They got the guild items, and that's about it. Maybe Kylie? she also has an item which is not identified. So there actually is some other stuff you should do here, but none of the characters with those items are here right now.
Drinking my Irish coffee.
Do you need a healing potion right now?
Yep. I'm desperately injured.
Somehow I doubt.
No, don't think about it. Just acknowledge I'm injured.
Can't you understand the grievous pain she endured fighting for Irish coffee?
I mean,
I
if you
fought
want
for my homeland.
If you want to use one of your pints a day, totally a thing.
You're gonna make me drink a pint right now? Naka.
I mean, it requires...
That's drunkard behavior. What do you mean?
You literally have to drink 1 pint to activate the effect, so...
No, I'm just sipping right now. Knock out here nerfing my coffee for
One
God's
pint,
sake.
by the way, for anyone not familiar, is 16 fluid ounces, so... a little more than a 12-ounce can.
Naka out here nerfing my... Wait, what is it supposed to supply me with? 5 pints?
If there were beer, 4 gallons. If there was wine, 1 gallon. You get 2 pints a day.
Didn't I at least have half a gallon?
No.
Why not?
Based on that chart, anything that is rare would be about half a gallon. Yours is 2 rare things put together, so half of half. Or a fourth.
Fine, I will drink vodka, so I get half a gallon.
Now you want to drink vodka.
I want my
pints.
Irish coffee. But Naka's like, no.
That's a lot of vodka, Hilda.
Yep. I want to drink
That's
it.
an exceptional.
You doubting my Irish blood?
Okay.
Vodka is Russian, just so you know. But
yeah.
Ha! I'd like to make a Russian who could drink me under the table.
Didn't you drink like beer or ale or whiskey?
Whiskey. I'll drink whiskey. Yeah, let's do whiskey. Can it be Fireball whiskey?
Not
This is
special
just cinnamon
whiskey.
flavored whiskey. Why not?
Can we buy cinnamon and add it to her whiskey?
Probably.
Oh, there you go.
I'd like to take my enchanted juggard and get it modified enhanced to have whiskey and Irish coffee be allowed in the gallon category.
You got about 3,000 coins for that.
Naka, you're just mean.
You're asking
that
for custom
absurd
magic
no-
items.
I'm just asking for a slight modification.
Boy.
Yes, 1 to double the effect.
It's only tiny. Ooh.
Like, it's not even buffing the item in my category because Naka knows I'm never going to use anything but the drinks I picked.
I mean,
So I'm
if
never
you want to
gonna
go
get
the
to the
cheap
4
option,
gallons.
get a pint. Well, get your 4 gallons of beer.
I don't want the beer. I want the whiskey.
So you want something more rare? That's what you're
Naka,
telling me.
at least give me a gallon.
No.
I'm not even asking for the 4 gallons. I'm just asking for the gallon.
We already have a chart of exoticness. And the most exotic thing on it is half a gallon. But you want more than that. So
Be fine. I'll take 3/4 of a gallon. I'm sitting here with a gallon water jug next to me, and a gallon is not a lot.
it is 8 pints.
This is my water bottle, Naka. It is a gallon.
If it is a gallon, it is 8 pints.
Okay, fine. Can the jug at least be shaped like one of those sake bottles? Where you have the little string attached to it and you hold it like
I
in your
think
fist
that would
and you
be
like put
inconvenient if you wanted to make like mayonnaise or one of the not so viscous.
I don't give a crap.
liquids.
I will only make the viscous of liquids. So give me my sake bottle. At the very least, Naka, that's the least you could do.
I mean, you can choose to consider it to look any way you want. Let's put it that way.
Cool. Walking around with my big sake bottle. Being drunk. Be like, hey.
Please don't tell me you're drinking straight from the bottle.
Yeah. That's what the samurai do. And it's basically a samurai. She's just like walking around like, and then she's like, woo.
Oh, my head hurts.
Woo. You just see Hilda like fake boxing a wall.
All these health potions per day down the drain because Hilda's healing her not even injured self to stay drunk.
What? You look at me weird, but and you see Hilda point at a chair. Fight you. I'll fight you.
Okay, so
It was just asleep in a corner, screaming about the Irish and her Danny boys.
is there anything else that you guys need or want here? And remember, you can
Hilda
actually buy
did.
some magic items here.
I
So,
do. You know what? I want to. Do we have any like cleaver slash samurai swords +1s? I want a katana.
They don't
Plus
have
one.
katanas.
Well, can they enchant my katanas that are real ones?
You could have it custom enchanted, but it would cost quite a bit.
It would cost more than just getting the great sword.
Yes. There's
Why?
an obvious reason for this.
Okay, explain to me.
And
remember, I'm drunk.
Because it's going from a custom job, from something that's pre-made. So.
I don't get it.
If you can
Wouldn't
go
it cost
into a
more
shop
to make
and buy
the weapon
something,
and get it enchanted versus just getting it enchanted?
if you can just go to a store and buy something, what do you expect it to cost versus having to go to someone who can make that thing and having it
Well,
done?
no, I'm bringing my sword. I want these swords enchanted.
Yes, but it's something they've never done before. So,
It's the same premise as a longsword. It's just curved. I'm sure they have shamshers. And I'm 100% sure they have cleavers. So it would not be a foreign thing that you're calling your dwarves stupid. That's what you're doing, Naka. You're calling your
aren't
metallurgy.
dwarves.
I don't
At least not here.
They're people that are familiar with metallurgy and enchanting. You're calling them dumb. You're saying that your version of dwarves are not as good as dwarves. That's what you're saying to me. You're saying, oh, but these guys are too idiot to do that without extra money.
No, certain things have to be actually carved in and adjusted with a weapon that is enchanted. You remember those
And they
mana
work with
cores
cleavers?
you just dropped off, right?
Yeah.
It requires those to be part of the item, as well as inscriptions to be carved. So it's not as simple as you make this out to be. If you want to find someone to do it for 300 silver, you can probably do that. But we'll see. We'll roll, in fact, to see if they manage to do it without breaking your sword.
Are you that hateful, Naka?
That is totally fair.
What have I done to you? What have I done to you?
You're tossing a weapon they're not familiar with, nor have ever enchanted at them, and saying, enchant this.
You're saying that they're dumb because a katana is not that much different than a longsword or a cleaver. Both of the cleaver being even close, not a cleaver, a shamshir. You're saying
So,
they've never seen a shamshir in this world.
You bought a modern, rolled
Made to be as
steel
realistic as possible katana.
Yes, but the steel that is modernly used and would make up that katana is not anything like the iron they would make a sword out of. I mean, we don't even forge things in steel
wizard
anymore.
roll? I'm gonna wizard roll.
Actually, Ulysses, don't you know how to enchant?
I think so. Let me double check my character sheet. That is one of the spells I believe I took.
So,
Can I roll for
instead
Elias?
of doing the custom order, do you want to enchant one of Boka's swords?
Enchantment. Yeah. I mean, I can.
So you're gonna need some supplies.
What is required?
The first thing you need is going to be a mana stone that can hold the spell.
Do we currently have one?
You just sold all yours.
Well, damn.
Wait. Are these mana stones like materia?
They're basically a special type of gem. They don't.
But are they like materia? Because that's basically what materia are. They're like stones or like special types of gems that can enchant weapons.
They're not exactly like. I mean.
So I can't put them into like gloves or anything.
What a mana stone does for like a creature is that the creature's body forms it out of mana, and it's used to focus their mana into a particular shape. which is a spell, basically.
That's kind of what materia does.
I
So
mean,
what I'm saying is, can I
But,
put
like-
materia into my gloves or into my like arms to make
do you want
them
it
basically
to
like the
actually
gauntlet?
do anything? Because on its own, it's just a stone. It doesn't do
Basically-
anything.
I want them to basically make my arms into like shotguns. Like it activates a fire, like my fire flaming fists, but it like right at the impact. So it's like punch and then boom.
So you need
So that
a
like it's
stone
like inner
that is the right
explosions.
quality. Then you need materials to imbue the correct effects. And you have to form what we would probably call a circuit, a mana circuit, to describe the effect.
And how would one who is drunk do that?
Get someone who's not drunk and has the enchantment skill.
Of course. Okay, you do that. As Hilda says as she passes out.
So, to just enchant one of her swords, we're gonna start with that. The mana stone you're gonna need is a tier 4 stone. So, that is a minimum of 40 silver. Well, 40 silver is the payout that the guild does for a tier 4 stone. You had 4 of those, by the way, before you sold them.
I love learning about these things after the fact.
You didn't ask.
You didn't.
You wanted
offer
money. You sold the stones.
How much do they
A raw unprocessed stone is probably going to cost you about 60 silver. Because obviously anyone selling it is going to want a profit. So, they're going to mark that up.
Well, good thing this is Hilda's sword, as I am moneyless.
I mean,
So,
that 1,120 silver is the party's money. So. And hopefully at least one of you writes down this number because, well, I'm probably not going to remember it.
I will probably not remember it either.
I mean, if you go back in the dungeon or to the other instanced combat training thing that they have, the wave challenge, you could easily get more stones.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to tackle it.
And you will not get charged a markup. You just have to find something that is CR4. Which there should be a good number of things still.
Easy. We have a goal.
I mean, if nothing else, the boss is gonna have a tier 8 stone. Which, ironically,
I want that
is
in my
probably
sword.
the minimum level for the stone you need to try to make one of these gauntlets you want.
So could you like make a miracle happen where we get 2 of those?
Definitely not 2, but there will be the 1, definitely.
Mako out here making me look like Michael Jackson. I got one glove.
I'm looking to see what tier all of these guys would be. Oh, the Guardian Wolf has one.
I like how walk-ons in chat being like, wait, Naka, take the book up on their offer. Give them 2 bosses.
I'm not sure they're going to live through the one. We're gonna have to see. I'm slightly worried. Yeah, most things that are... Oh, these guys are 4. How about you? No.
Guys. Just buy the stone.
There are lots of tier 4 stones left. Well, there are a few. I want to say there are currently 4 of them available. I mean, you already had 4. Most of the things in here are going to be tier 4 or below. So. Oh, actually, maybe the owlbears. Oh, sorry.
Knock out here showing off all the craziness that they can do.
Alright, I've looked. There are about 4 creatures currently that are tier 4. So.
I'm gonna put them on my list.
Well, that's good to know for the dungeon crew.
So, if you want to enchant both katanas, you would need 2 of those. And there's 4 left, so that's not too hard. And I'm gonna have to have Sun Eater start tracking them by tier. Because that was messy, trying to go back and figure out the exact numbers.
What else is needed for crafting besides the mana stone?
Oh, you would also need, a quantity of, quicksilver and diamond dust.
Worth how much?
Figuring you get it right the first time. Diamond dust. Well, let's put it this way. Let's get a bag of diamond dust, which is 100 silver.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably won't use it all.
Perfect.
Quicksilver is not terribly expensive. So enough to use here is probably 10 silver? Seems about right.
All right, sounds good.
Oh,
goals.
and you would need a metal. Oh wait, no. Press steel. I'm trying to think of how you would manage to carve an inscription into pressed steel.
Magic.
With the other katana.
Magic.
I mean, if you want to blunt
Obviously.
the other katana, that's a good way to do it.
I mean, I guess it's a good time to reiterate. It's a good thing that these are Hilda's swords and not mine.
Hilda may be drunk, but she can understand you. She's
you
very
can probably
lucid
put
drunk.
them
She's
on a
Irish. Please
stone
remember this.
In the, well, obviously this is a katana. They don't call it a handle, but in the handle. I don't have my charts in front of me. Oh yeah, actually, Lock-On, that's a good idea. Acid would probably work. Would Hilda actually give up her booze to make some acid?
Well, she's asleep, so yeah, go ahead.
You can get probably an acid etching kit, which has, you know, like the stuff to apply the acid for probably another 10 silver. That would usually be part of like the metalsmithing like tool, crafting skill, whatever you want to call it. So you're going to need tools from another discipline to be able to do this. But yeah, that's 10 silver. Not terribly expensive.
Is
But
it
yeah, I
possible?
think that should do it.
How much is it to hire someone to do the etching?
You would have to get someone who both has the skill already, so already a metalsmith, and they would need to know how to do enchanting to be able to actually etch correctly into the surface.
Could I guide them on what to etch?
If you personally knew a metalsmith, that would probably work. If you're hiring someone to do it, probably not. They would need the knowledge. However,
Well,
those people aren't cheap, so.
Time to make some new friends. But yeah, that's understandable. Well, it looks like the journey to get any magic items for Hilda is going to be an interesting one.
I mean, if she was happy with, like, pre-made stuff, this would be much easier.
Yeah. We know
It's
she's not.
the wanting of very specific things that is making this more difficult. Yeah, I think that should be it for what you need. You can probably not from any of the nobles here, but some of the commoners might be able to get you in touch with a metalsmith who happens to have the enchanting ability and could technically do all of this, but they could do the etching specifically rather than having to do all the enchantment, so it would cost a lot less. It still wouldn't be cheap. They're probably gonna want like 300 silver.
Well, Hilda, looks like you're gonna have to convince the rest of the party to give you money.
Of course, first for that, we need them to actually come for an episode.
A lot of work for her.
Yes. So think I think that probably covers it for tonight. You do have very specific goals. Obviously, you need to go back in. Oh, if you didn't want to do the dungeon anymore, but you wanted to do the raid, the raid has some tier 4 guys. Where's the other one? Oh, it even has some tier 8s. 2 tier 8s, actually. So if you want more tier 8s, do the wave challenge.
Sure.
I forgot they were rated at tier 8. But, yes, between the two, you should be able to acquire the gems that you need. You would need some other stuff for the gauntlets. Some material that can imbue fire attributes. So probably some piece of a creature that is heavily related to fire. Like
Dragon swords. I want dragon swords.
We're talking about your gauntlets here, but
So they
like,
can truly be dragon fists.
Like, if you found a creature that breathed out fire, if you got their, like, fire glands, that would probably be useful for that. I don't think there's any fire-related creatures in the current dungeon. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, those are 2. Oh, that's low. Yeah, I don't think there's anything specifically flamey about any of the enemies that are currently set in either of the 2 challenges. So that part is equal. But yeah, you can try, definitely. But you will need the right materials. So, you might need to pick up some quests from the guilds as an option. Oh, also, Ulysses is probably registered as an adventurer in the village.
Oh, yeah.
You're probably at the lowest tier, which I think is an E.
Do I have to re-register here?
No, they will take your information from the village. Oh no, F is the lowest rank.
Let's
You are
go.
probably F
tier.
tier. Everyone else, I think, is currently a C.
It's fine.
Which is a little bit awkward, but you did not start out with superhuman abilities, so
Yeah. No, fair.
you do have
let's
magic
go.
now, but
F your club.
that's going to be a little awkward when pairing with them for quests, but we'll work that out. Yeah, I think Hilda was actually almost a B. I note that down? Oh no, no. The others are mostly provisional Cs. So technically they're D rank. That's what it is. And Hilda is one of the only actual Cs. I think there were two. I think her and Eliana were the two Cs. The sisters, had to be equal.
Fair enough.
Everyone else, though, I think is provisional. Yeah, D rank, provisional C. So,
Boca is C. Totally should be B. For Boca.
I mean, you can level up. You just have to do some, guild quests. But if you look out for a guild quest that has something with fire, like a salamander, or some sort of fire spirit, that would be a good way to get, like, fire materials to try to make these gauntlets that no one has ever seen before. But, yeah, I think since it is like 11:30 and sleep is starting to sound good, I think we might end here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks for the game.
Hopefully we can get either Eliana or Maggie on a Sunday sometime, and you can meet them.
Maybe.
It's been funny dodging everyone except for Hilda and Samantha, right?
You got to be with Sadashi. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's Saturday night.
Thank you for the game.
No problem. Thank you for being here.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna raid Captain Cuppy Cake.
Let's go.
Playing some Power World.
Yes. She's doing some Pal Worlds. I'm currently thinking I will probably do some Pal Worlds.
Naka! You play Power World with me.
I mean, I don't know about collabing it, but anyone who comes by during the time I'm playing it, I'm gonna have the server open, so up to 3 other people can join me. So, yeah, that's the plan. Me and chat.
Naka could join my server.
I mean,
I'd have 32 possible people play with them.
it's an option, but
It's an option. It's a totally.
Certainly one of the options.
I think it would. I kind of want to do a run where, I like learn exactly how to play first with, few people.
I mean, fair. That's basically what I did in my server. Like, no one really came near me. They all went to, like, different islands to stay away from me.
Anyways, tomorrow I am off. Collab for Baldur's Gate 3 on Tuesday. So with that, have fun, take care, and see you later. Bye.
Goodbye.
Night.
Night.